Hello? I hope everything sounds okay. Everything is working okay. Still need to get a BRB screen. Need to do that soon. Maybe there's a temporary solution I can make, like the bread haneko or BRB. Gonna take a sippy to start us off. I have some coffee, got some snacks. Nom 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 nom. Hello everybody. It's another day, another Monday. It's cold winter morning here in the Canada in the land of Canada. I hope everyone's well. Made it just in time. Coffee time. Hi North. Hi Saturn. Thanks for coming. Always wonderful to see you guys. Always appreciate your wonderful company. Yes, it's just like you said. It's coffee time. I got some shortbread cookies. I got some cookies. Delicious, delicious. I've been saying some funny words that I can incorporate the word lich into. I've been saying literally. Hi Splagoon, hello, thanks for coming. Always good to see you too. I hope you're super well, like super wonderful like you. Oh my god, I'm finally out of the hospital. Back to regular schedule. I go back to work today later in a few hours. So I wanted to catch up with you and just have a little just chatting to work the nerves off before. It was a long time. I've been kind of MIA on and off, but I feel a lot better now. I'm excited to come back to regular schedule, see you guys regularly. I have been also catching up with friends more. It's, you know, when you're kind of down in the dumps, you don't reach out to friends as much. But over the weekend, I got to watch Puss in Boots with Tanya. That was so fun. Oh my god, it was such a great movie. I want to watch it again with other friends too. Oh, so beautiful. It was really nice also just, you know, getting to talk to Titania and all the Korean friends there. It was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. No, 2 days ago. It was the same day. Aaron, thanks so much for the sub. It's always good to see you. Sorry, there's no alerts right now. I have a really good idea on what to replace the alerts with, but I am going to be working on that soon. Howdy, welcome. It's been a minute. I missed you. I hope you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Do I need to watch the first Puss in Boots to understand this new one? I was talking about this with, I think, Gata. We were like, I don't know much about the Shrek extended cinematic universe. I haven't seen, like, I think, I don't know how many Shrek movies there are. There's like 4 or 5 now. I didn't watch. I think I watched like 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if I watched the third one for sure. But I didn't need to like have caught up to understand it. It's worth the admission alone. Yeah, it was so good. The character reminded me of my friend Rudy, who is also a yellow cat VTuber. It's so funny. They are both very full of. There's a Korean word for it. It's called gabul. I don't know. I guess it's like when you're like always starting fights or like trying to, you know, like the knife cat emoji. Not knife cat emoji, knife cat meme. It's kind of like that feeling. It's like you're trying to get a rise out of people, but like not really. That's just your personality. It's like gabul. That's the word. I thought that's what Puss in Boots made me think, and I thought that's reminded me of my friend. How are you, Press? I'm doing so good. I'm doing so much better after the little break. I am going back to work today, as I mentioned, and I'm a little nervous, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Everybody at work has been super understanding of my medical absence, so I'm not like worried about it or anything. Thanks so much for Press. I'm currently at work, but hope to see you back. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Don't work too hard, but and don't hurt yourself. Oh my god, I used to get cuts and bruises at work all the time, but it's less in my old work. In my new work, I don't get as much cuts and bruises. It's like we weren't supposed to like get them. I think I would just bruise easily like a banana. I hope you're doing well. Press creative juices are flowing. Health is in the upward trend. Yes, good health is the best. It's the most wonderful. I've been getting those inspiration juices in my head, pumped in by listening to Sidem songs. That always cheers me up. Did you know Sidem songs are on Spotify now? It's so good. Other Idolmaster songs aren't on Spotify, but I can find Sidem songs on Spotify, so I've been listening to that and catching up on new songs I missed. It's so good. There's a version of the main theme where it's the CEO of the production company singing it, and he's like this like Osan who's like super passionate all the time, so he's like, oh, psycho. He's so funny. Sometimes I get random bruises on my body and it looks like I went to a fight and forgot. Yeah. Me too. I my parents used to be like worried if I wore a skirt, not just because like, you know, sometimes if you wear a skirt you get more attention drawn to you, but also because I had bruises on my legs, and they're like, I hope people don't get like the wrong idea. Like you just bruise really easily. Idol songs, we need more. Yes, especially if the idol is middle-aged old man. We need more of that representation. Hi Press. Hi Aya. Hi Aya. Thanks for coming. It's so good to see you. I hope you're well and wonderful like yourself. We're just talking about some idols, idol songs. Banana bruise gang, for real. We bruise so easily. We get lumps, we get bumps everywhere. Oh my god. I think it was because I used to like old clothes, and like if you like the clothing tables are like at your like leg shin level, you know, right? So like I sometimes lean on them, but I lean on them too hard without realizing, and like it ends up bruising in that area. I'm so good at folding clothes, guys. It's like a superpower. If you gave me an unfolded piece of shirt, I can make it look like it's from the store in like a minute. Less than a minute. Hey, what the press up to? Hey, what the meta up to? Hello, thanks for coming. I hope you're well. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. I heard you got sick again. I hope you feel better soon. Oh my god, it's that time of the year where like germs are walking around on their own two legs and having a good time, going crazy, like it's nobody's business. It's a bad time. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Guys, did you guys have coffee yet? I hope. If you, or tea, or whatever you drink. Not everybody drinks coffee. I always drink coffee. I love sugar and milk in my coffee. Always sick, LMAO, but that won't stop my grind. Oh, don't stress yourself too much, but good to see you're not letting it get you down. Always awesome to see your awesome work. I'm drinking a canned coffee that tastes like sugar. Alright, that's my breakdown. Catch you later next time, Press. Catch you later, Aaron. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming. Oh my god, canned coffee always tastes really sugary in my opinion. At least the ones I tried. There's like, I think canned coffee is more of a thing in Korea usually, so like I've tried a few brands, but I don't know if it's just the Korean ones. They're really sugary. But I guess I think recently I went out with North and my friend Robin, and we went to like a mall, and I tried a canned coffee there. It was actually like, or maybe it was another day, but it was like it didn't have sugar in it, so it was kind of like bitter, but it was okay. I love coffee, but caffeine makes my eyes twitch. Yeah, I can't drink too much or else like my hands are gonna start shaking, and that's no good for drawing. There are some not sugar ones. Most are very sweet from my experience too. Yeah, I don't know. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's just the way people usually prefer canned coffee. I'm gonna put my phone away. Most pre-packed coffee around here is bottled, but yeah, they're all real sugary. Yeah. Is it? Oh, bottled. Have I ever seen bottled coffee? I don't think I've seen bottled coffee in here. Maybe it's like a regional thing. I remember I seen like boxed water in like this fancy mall nearby. Do you guys remember that? Where it's like boxed water with like well, like it's not the fact that it's boxed water that's so weird. It's like the fact that it was like boxed and it had like super crazy minerals that made the water black. Oh, that was a different water. I saw a bunch of crazy fancy waters in the mall. There was like that one and happy water. It's cool. I never tried it. It kind of looked expensive. For water, you know. You can find Starbucks or Dunkin' pre-bottled cold coffees everywhere around here. Oh, I don't think we have Dunkin' around here. In the place I lived in Korea, there was a few Dunkin' Donuts, so I even had a little toy car, little toy truck of Dunkin' Donuts. I guess like maybe they were giving it out one day for like promotion or something, but it was so cute. I used to play with it all the time. Not the worst thing I've heard since canned water exists. Yeah, it's not the worst water. It's like environmentally friendly probably, but it's like the stuff inside the water was also fancy. That was a weird part for me. I've had the black water. It's just like water with a slight mineral taste. Did you guys have... That reminds me, did you guys have clear coffee? It looks like water, but it tastes like coffee apparently. I haven't tried it. I want to try it. Maybe I'll buy it on stream and have like a hand cam session where I drink weird stuff. Cause was it, yeah, Coffee wanted me to try something like chili dog, what was it, like an energy drink? Coffee was like, Press, I had the chili dog energy drink the other day, it was so awful. I'm like, cool. And Coffee is like, no, you don't understand, it was chili dog energy drink, it was so awful. And I'm like, okay, cool, Coffee, I'm gonna try it one day now. I have to know. Haven't been able to find it around here, but yeah, it's weird. Yeah, clear coffee, can you believe it? I want to try it. I love funky stuff like that. I think the video I watched of the YouTubers who got the clear coffee was like, hey, do you think it'll taste like crazy if we boiled ramen in this, like like noodles in this, like it's water? And they tried it and it tasted awful. Of course it did. Oh, should I make someone that chili dog energy drink now? Yes, make it and send it to me. Send it to me in a pre-packaged mail. Ew. It's Sanic. Yes, it's Sanic themed. Sanic's got his own energy drink, and they decided, no, nothing like a normal energy drink flavor like blueberry or something. No, chili dog. So silly. Sonic gets the funniest merch sometimes. Let me take a sip. I wanted those official Sonic shoes that actually kind of looked classy. It looked like Sonic's like red and white striped shoe, but like really nice looking. It was cute, but it sold out like immediately, I remember. If they wanted to make it Sonic, all they had to do was make it Blu-ray. I was like, you could have made it like blueberry, but no. Sonic is peach ring candy flavors. Sanic is chili dog. Oh. That makes sense. Now we understand. Reminds me of when my friend used to use boiling hot Monster Energy instead of water for his cup noodle. That is the most gamer thing I've ever heard. Put some Doritos on there as like put Dorito like crumbs on it, like what do you call it? Like parsley on top. Put it as a little garnish. Now that's a gamer gourmet meal. I'm gonna take a bite of my cookie. I didn't have a cookie yet. I have a shortbread cookie here. I love shortbread. I'm eating my friend cookie. Cannibalism. This is just like that. This is just like that Greek mythology where is it Saturn, the god that eats it's his son, or is it the other way around? I don't remember. It's I don't talk to then one of my favorite coffee mugs I've ever seen, I kind of want one day, is a picture of that Greek mythology art painting of like the god Saturn or eating his son, and it says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my son." That's me. Don't talk to me until I've had my son. Saturn eating Zeus? Yes, I think that's the one. Or is it? Didn't Zeus like escape? I don't remember. North is like, I thought this was supposed to be a relaxing talk. I've never been more stressed in my life. I am such a gremlin. I'm sorry. I can't stop. He lived there for years and escaped. I see. Saturn's probably just listening to the stream so it doesn't have full context. So he's like so confused, like, I'm not eating my children? What? So funny. We're confusing Saturn so much. I'm a planet, not a Roman Greek Titan. Yeah, the Greek Titan's way more messed up. I need to play that game with all the Greek gods. You know, the one that everybody's horny about. Hades. I need to play it. I played it a little bit, but I think I was really distracted by a different game. Probably Minecraft. But the character design in that is just chef kiss. Just beautiful characters, so many. I used to, oh my god, guys, I have a funny exposure to Greek mythology. Did you know? In Korea, there used to be a manhwa series where they cover the Greek mythology with like anime versions of the Greek gods, and it was my shit. I read it all. It is super cool, a little hard for me. Yeah, it looks like you need to get a little used to it. I don't mind difficult games. I don't mind dying a lot, because even if I play an easy game, I die a lot anyway. But it might take me a little bit of getting used to before I fully enjoy it. I eat the cookie and I'm already getting air coming out of my air bubbles coming out of my tummy. But yeah, there used to be this manhwa series, and I used to like read it all the time, and so my exposure to Greek mythology is very like from when I was little. So it's like I can remember a lot of details. It's just it'll be a little foggy. It's a roguelike. It's expected that you go in and die a lot so you can slowly upgrade yourself and the power-ups you get. I see. It is oh wait, you already read that. Yeah, it's kind of like the mod pack me and North and Coffee have in our server, where it's like we die a lot, but once we get like some resources, we're pretty good. We're okay. Sometimes it's still not good because it's the balancing is a little insane, but it's okay most of the time. It can be fun and satisfying. I understand the appeal. I'm gonna take another bite of my cookie. Mmm. I take a. It's so crunchy. But don't get me hard. But don't get me hard. Everything is hard. There's nothing easy. I feel like an infomercial character. Nothing is easy. Everything is hard. I am suffering all the time from how difficult everything is. I was just talking about learning V-Bridger. Life is hard. I'm like, there's always new stuff coming out for live 2D and I need to study again because there's like all these, like, it's almost like a competition, you know? Like, when I first started live 2D, it was like, already if you got like a little movement and physics, you were pretty much good. And now it's like you gotta do physics and steppies and V-Bridger and sometimes hand tracking, and life today is so daunting. It can be, but it's so sad. It's so like nothing is like as satisfying to me than seeing the character come to life and seeing people get seeing people's personal character come to life and they look at it themselves and they're like, oh, that's me, I'm gonna be that. The steppies are weird to me, like why must I step? I am standing. For real. I understand that it gives more movement, I guess, but absolutely it's not necessary. It feels like that's why I think people offer like half body commissions. And like just the facial commissions. I also need to do that. It's like I know some live 2D artists also have like this website system set up so you can put in what kind of functions you want your live 2D model to do and calculates your commission price based on that. I'm like, oh my god, I am so messy in comparison. I wish I was more organized for my clients. Yeah, and I saw V-Bridger recently. My friend Nelliu, who is a Korean VTuber, who recently debuted her model, and she got V-Bridger. It was so cute. It was so cute. She could pout and stuff, and like do like sucks all like the grin is so cute. As long as the head looks good, you're good. It's true. I still need to do the skull too. No, it looks amazing, mommy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I shouldn't say this on stream, but she had an accident on her debut and it was like, oh, crazy. But it was such a fun debut. I love the pouty faces. Me too. I love like as difficult as it is to catch up on all the live 2D stuff. Like for example, like this. I love that. I couldn't have done that before. I love doing that. I love the options. I put tongue tracking for Comfy too for their model a little bit ago, and that's also really cool. If she knew you were mentioning this, she'd cry. I know, she'd be like screaming at me. I forgot about your big skull. Oh no! Oh no! I can't let you forget. I gotta get the skull back. I'm still working on it, but I wanna catch up on stuff first. I mentioned it on the call, and she was like, "Oi, oi, 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 oi!" She was so funny. She was so sweet, though. I watched her stream, and then when I came to watch the movie, she came in the call and was like, "Friends, I saw your messages. It made me like cry from like feeling warm in the heart," and I was like, "No, you made me cry from how beautiful you are." How can you forget Prez's best charm point? I can't fault you guys for that. I have been not myself for a while. Sometimes when I draw myself, I forget my armband. Literally, there's a little armband here, and I feel like such an idiot. I'm like, how could I forget my own character? How could I forget what I look like? I'm a fool. I miss my skull a lot. I want to make it really nice looking this time. I need to make the lines more clear because last time I remember some people didn't know it was a skull at first because it's the outlines were kind of like light, so it was hard to see. I always have my wrist open when I draw myself too. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. VTuber designs, I feel like especially, are more detailed. In animation, you usually get taught, especially because of frame-by-frame animation, to simplify your design always. And I feel like VTubing and Live 2D is kind of new in that, where more details are actually the point. And I kind of love that actually. It's like a whole new era, a whole new genre. If you don't forget what your persona OC looks like, are they really your OC? For real, exactly. If you remember 100%, that's probably just your favorite character. Like me drawing Jiro, I'll know every little detail about Jiro. I know he wears sandals, and that's not even in his like official cards usually, because it's cut up from the waist usually. And but I have a plushie of him, and I found out my favorite character wears socks with sandals because it's on his plushie. That's insane. You learn things like this if you're insane and obsessed. Oh, I think my plushie is in my boxes. You got the dad socks with the sandal. It's such a dad thing too. Whoa, 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 that's where we draw the line. Socks with sandals. I wonder if they like oh my god, I was thinking about it as like the plushie manufacturer. Maybe he has socks with sandals because they were making the plushie and they made the sandals and they were like, well, we don't want his like toes. We don't want toesies here, so they just put socks on it. That would make sense actually. Maybe that's actually why he's wearing socks with sandals. No free feet, no toes for free. Exactly. No free toes. I love the culture around anime toes. What is happening with anime toes? God, I remember back when I first debuted, when I was still Space Bunny. It was literally like my first or second stream, and like I think I was just showing off my model or something, so I like showed my like feet of my model as Space Bun, and somehow one of those bot accounts that just follow people for like feet pics like found me just because I did that and followed me. It was such a weird. It was one of my first followers. It's weird. Oh no! It was so weird. It was so bizarre. Don't put it like that. It was one of my first followers. Feet pic collectors, yay! Oh man, VTubing circle can be so weird. I remember there was another VTubing account that was like, what, VTuber sneezes or something? I don't even know if that account is still around, but I remember thinking like, this is a little weird, this is a little sus, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be featured there. I don't know what people are using this for. It made me sweat a lot, but a lot of people were also responding to it like, oh, this is so funny, this is so weird. Sneezes does not make content anymore. That's good. I'm kind of glad to hear that. It was back in 2020, it was a tradition. Yeah. It was so bizarre. That's the main reason I want to mute if I ever sneeze, if anything, just so I don't get featured. It's like it used to be just so not you don't like disturb your viewers, but now there's like safety reasons? Question mark. Bizarre, bizarre. I'm gonna take another sip. Whoa. Ooh. Let me think. What else has been up to Lich's life? I'm a little sniffly. I sneeze so often on stream. I try not to think about it. I always sneeze in threes. I don't know what's up. First, my friends know this. Whenever like who hang out with me in person. Whenever I sneeze in threes. So they have to be like, bless you 3 times. And sometimes if like I sneeze once or twice and like the third one is taking a time, they just wait for me. They just stare at me until I come out with the sneeze. I remixed no halation except I replaced all the vocals with VTuber sneezes. No! No! Oh my god, me too, really? That's so funny. I wonder if it's like a biological thing, like if your body is wired a certain way, you just tend to do that. It's so funny. Can confirm, yeah, North is one of those people who waits for me to bless me 3 times always. Sometimes my friend Robin is like, no, you don't get it anymore. As a joke. I already blessed you, no more. It's so funny. My friends are so funny and sweet. I love them. I would not be where I am without my friends. And you guys are so wonderful to me. I always can come back here and feel like I have wonderful company and wonderful people that I can talk to and de-stress with. If my friends keep sneezing after I bless you, I tell them to shut up. No! We don't control the sneezes. We do not control the snaz. The snaz. No, we love you more. No! Have you guys heard that? Have you guys heard that thing where if you have trouble with the sneeze coming out, you look at a light source and it comes out? It works for me. It's crazy. But I always also have like a tear coming out when I do that. You know, when like a sneeze gets stuck and you have a tear coming out. If I have to do that like by looking at a light source to like make sure it comes out, I'm like, ugh, it hurts. That sucked. No. I love snack time with the viewers. I have my Donald Duck with me here. I have so many plushies. I gotta stop buying plushies. I did stop buying plushies, but Mama Lich is like, you don't need to buy anymore. That never worked for me? Oh, really? It always works for me. That's fun. Gotta go run some errands. It was nice chatting with everyone. Have a great day, present chat. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and good luck with your errands. I used to buy plushies back when I had my own room while going to school and stuff. And it was a bit of a challenge to get them all in boxes when I moved back in with my parents because we don't have space to put them in. And so my mom had to talk to me being like, do not buy anymore. Figurines too, no more figurines for me. Although I couldn't really indulge like right now anyway because of financial reasons, but back when I did, I couldn't. But how, mother? They all need a home. Exactly. I need that Ryumu figure. I have this really pretty figurine of Chiki from Idolmaster. I can't wait till I get my own space so I can proudly display her. She's so pretty. Mother, these are my children. I must have them. Exactly. Meta knows what's up. I also have this one figurine of Vegeta crying and shaking. Did I show you guys this? I'm gonna show it to you guys again because some of you guys might not know. I have this figurine of Vegeta from Dragon Ball crying, and I love it. Is it this one? You're at the hospital. Hi, Lich. Hi. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Don't worry. It wasn't like emergency or anything. I was just attending a program to help me with my medical issue that I have been struggling with for a long time. It kind of gets bad in the winter. So I just visited. I just checked in with my doctor. Thank you so much for being concerned. Don't worry, I'm okay. Especially today. This is the figurine I have. It's the scene with Frieza where he like does a Kamehameha or something, and Frieza's like, "This is nothing to me," and then Vegeta's like, "No." He's just like me for real. Damn, my brand pride rating. It's my prized possession. But I have that. I have some funny figurines like that. I think like usually people when they collect figurines, they collect like a theme or like a specific like branch of like type of figurine, or like from idols or something, just idol figurines or whatever, or action figurines. I buy weird ones. If it's weird, I'll buy them. Your possession is Vegeta's Shattered Pride. Yes. I keep it under my pillow for safekeeping. And the way you put it that way is so funny. It only makes sense. It only makes sense that the president of Lichdom takes energy from other people's misery, right? Hey Lich, I'm doing fine, thanks. Anyway, here's Broken Vegeta. You know, it's like, whoa, Hanako be upon me, but for me, I'll be like, whoa, crying Vegeta be upon me. I just throw him at you. You're having a bad day? Whoa, crying Vegeta be upon you. At least you're not this guy. What a loser. I'm sorry. But yeah. I'm going back to work today. Yeah, at least you're not Vegeta. I love laughing at him, finding so much joy in his misery. Make it the centerpiece of the living room so you can always talk about it with guest server. Yeah, like, you know, I'm thinking about this streamer sim house. When we get our streamer house one day where we all my VTuber children and my friends live together in Canada, there's gonna be like the dinner table when you come in, and at the center will be crying Vegeta. Instead of a bowl of fruits or something. If no one else, I know Broken Shadow crying Vegeta's got me. Exactly! I'm gonna take another sippy. I laughed too much. Ooh. What other figurines do I have? I have some Evangelion ones. All my homies clown Vegeta, yes! I need to play Fortnite so I can get his skin too. Love that guy. I can't. Knowing that it exists, I can't not have it. I was happy with my Thanos skin, but no more. No more Thanos. enough of Thanos. Tianos. I wonder what I should have Vegeta wear, like in terms of like backpack and stuff, because I have Pizza Thanos right now. But I want a different set for Vegeta. I'll probably start grinding in Fortnite or something with my friends in the future. I haven't played a shooter in so long. Haneka really just says words. I do! I just say words, and you guys sit here and listen to me. What's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. I always appreciate you guys. Sometimes I say things in call with my friends, and they're like agreeing, and I'm like, are you sure you agree to that? Are you sure you understand what I'm saying? The truth come up. Come out. I definitely do be ingesting words. I just am like and you guys like yeah, very good, Haneko. Haneko is gatekeeping us from replying to them with our voices to disrespect. For real. If you guys were in call with me, I would probably hear what more often. So funny. I'm gonna take another sip. And the every crossing noises. So true, bestie. I wanna make a Animal Crossing style model or something. So it's like I can do that. Maybe I'll use it for like little cutesy streams or something. There was a funny, interesting looking indie horror game that my friend was playing that the character reminded me of Animal Crossing, but it was a horror game, so I was like, wow, this is interesting. Kinda wanna try it. So I'm gonna probably play that on stream in the future. Hanika draws all their children as Animal Crossing characters when Saturn, your brain, why is it so massive? It's massive like the planet. Is that why your name's Saturn Step? I knew it. I always knew it. This sounds like a fun project. I will add it to the list. Yes! I'm gonna take another bite on my cookie. My cheeks puff up sometimes when I eat. That's funny. It's like I'm actually eating. Actually, I was looking into VTuber a little bit. Let me test it out real quick with you guys. I don't think it'll do much, but I need to re-rig my mouth, I think, a certain way if I want to fully use take a use of VTuber properly, because I think the way I rig the mouth is a little different with Haneko from usual rigging techniques, because of the way my mouth is like a little funny and I don't have a technical smile. Like, see, you can see I turned on VTuber just now and I have pucker. But I think it makes my I think I need to re-rig it because it's a little weird. My mouth stretches a little, but I think I need to stretch that a little more. Mouth shrug is a little off too. I tried it, but I don't think it's very effective, so I turned it off for the stream. I need to experiment more. I need to study more. I'm always studying. And finally, I'm so happy I finally made the physics more in-depth. I have been struggling with it for a while, making my hair more whooshy. I usually just had one parameter to make it like go side to side, but I have like different forms now on each like length of the hair, so that it looks more realistic when I move around. they took a little studying, and it's so hard to find tutorials because there's some good tutorials out there, especially like, is it Kira Omuro? I think, who's a VTuber also, who does rigging and makes really good in-depth VTuber live 2D tutorials. She's wonderful, but like when it comes to more obscure or more some newer techniques, it's hard to find instructions, because sometimes if an artist figures out a technique, they won't necessarily share it, or not because they don't want, not always because they just don't want to, but also because sometimes they didn't figure it out fully yet to share it, or have time to like write it down and make clear instructions, because you gotta like you pretty much have to record your process in some way when it comes to live 2D instructions, because it's a very visual program and it's hard to just write it in words. So I can understand why there's not many resources out there for it, but I wish there was. Titania is teaching live 2D like more officially in Korea, and which is really cool. I hope there's programs like that here too one day, where I can learn from somebody, like maybe do what do you call it? What do you call those? Live 2D animation apprenticeship. I wanted to do an apprenticeship or something. I tried to apply for one, but I don't think it worked out. Are you taking Titania's classes? I think Titania's classes are more for people who are starting from the beginning. So I am not, but I might trade. I do like trade tips and talk about whatever is going on with our rigging sometimes with Titania while we work together. Yeah. It's really nice. I showed her. Oh, I'll probably share this upcoming month. But there's a rig I got the honor of working on recently that is very unique. I think you guys are gonna be really surprised. I showed it to Titania and friends. They were like, "Whoa! I didn't know there could be this kind of VTuber." So, you guys look forward to that. It'll probably still a bit because I have I'm still in the middle of it and I'm working on other stuff first. But yeah, I'm really excited to share some of the stuff I got the honor of working on with my clients. I assume it's tough for that kind of thing since a lot of veteran / top live 2D riggers are busy with all their existing rigging comps, so they can't teach. Exactly, that's exactly why I wanted to do apprenticeship or something, so maybe if I can like start helping out while I learned, it would be very it would be more beneficial to the other person, but it's not always open and it can be a lot for a person to handle, so I understand why there's not a lot of opportunities. But maybe if I just study on my own long enough, I can also be that kind of person for somebody else. Who knows? It's the future. You never know what's coming. You never know what's coming. You just have to keep doing your best. My interest is peaked. Yes! I think we have some cool stuff coming. Oh, speaking of cool stuff, I have some interesting stuff that I can't talk about it. I'm so excited, but I can't talk about it. I hate when I can't share everything with you guys. But there's also personal Haneko stuff that I'm hoping to get out very soon, maybe in a month or two, that you guys can look forward to. I think it'll help me feel more like a good VTuber, if that makes sense, like a proper VTuber, than somebody who's just doing it for fun and hobbies. So look forward to that. Prez is cute today too. Hi Kanno, you're cute today. I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about some upcoming projects and ideas. As long as you tweet it and inform us when they come out, we'll be excited with you. Thank you. Of course, I will definitely share all the exciting stuff with you guys, because you guys are always wonderful about sharing these moments with me. And I sometimes look back at that time when I shared my last project with you guys, it was such a special moment for me, and um, my heart starts beating faster when I see everybody in the chat being excited with me again. It means a lot to me that you guys are sharing these moments with me. I treasure those moments really a lot. You're eating Nutella! I haven't had Nutella in so long! I love Nutella. Oh my god. There was at my old work, they used to sell a big giant tub of Nutella, and I was like, they can't do this, it's dangerous. I'm gonna wanna buy it. Stop! Saturn, you mean the award-winning Apex Legends VTuber project? Ah! I'm so happy we won an award. It made me so happy. Everybody worked really hard, so it makes me happy that our work was being appreciated, I guess. Like, our work was being seen. During finished projects is almost one of the best feelings, for real. And seeing the projects finished and getting to stream it and seeing you guys get excited with me, it's like, this is so cool. This is like, I'm not just alone, you know? I'm not just doing things on my own. I got all these people with me who are rooting for me. So I can't give up. I gotta keep working hard. I have been also talking about some insecurities I have with friends, and it's nice when you also feel less alone when you can do that, and they kind of give you feedback like, oh no, you shouldn't feel like that because blah blah blah, or oh, I feel like that too sometimes because of blah blah blah. And no matter what, it feels a little better, you know? Like, for example, I've been struggling with making my art more polished, because I do this a lot. And this is also why I don't stream as much with my art. I start drawing something and I erase it completely over and over again because I feel like it's not up to like company work standards usually. I feel like my art still needs a lot of polish. I was feeling that way for a long time, and then the other day I was chatting with Titania and she was like feeling the similarly. I'm like, what? Your art is beautiful, your work is amazing, and if you feel like that, I bet there's other people out there feeling like this too, and that means I just gotta keep working hard, and eventually I'll get where I want. Art is so hard. I feel like if I draw on stream, I also am like kind of reading chat and feeling like I'm not talking enough. So if it's like a paid project, like a client's project, I feel bad because I feel like I'm not putting my 100% into the piece, and so I rather do those on my own when I can focus. But even then, I rarely get a chance to get a moment to myself. But now I'll have more time, luckily. Let me think. What else has been? What else? Oh, actually, it's been about an hour. Let me just take a 5-minute breather, and then I'll be back. Let me think. Yeah, you know what? I'll just refill my coffee. I think I'll put these cookies away because I'm not really hungry, and they're just sitting out here. So I'm gonna put these cookies away, get more drink in me, and I'll be right back. Hello. I'm back. Oh, I got cookie crumbs on my face. Gotta get rid of that. We're back. Yes, I have returned. I saw North was streaming, but North is no longer on Twitch, so I can't raid her. Welcome back, Gamer. Thank you for the warm welcomes. Make sure to check out North after this, because or now, you know, multiple tabs are always an option, or you know, I don't hold it against people if they need to pop off for the day. But yes, my good friend is also streaming Fire Emblem. I need to get that game too. I want to get it later after I'm in a more financially stable place. It looks really fun. You are able to raid North. Just grab a sledgehammer and head over to North Residence to start. Yeah, I'll start streaming on my phone and I'll just go over to I'll live travel to North's place and then just raid their home actually. That'd be so funny. Now I'm thinking about the time North took over my model when they were over. That was so much fun. I want to do collabs with North again. I don't get a lot of opportunities to do real life collabs because there's not many VTubers I know in real life. Breaking into Bestie's house. Gone wrong, gone Fortnite. Exactly. That'll be the title of the video. I'll just walk into North's house and be like, buy my sinister potion, and they'll be like, what? The sinister potion? There was we were talking about, me and Titania were talking about how I get so jealous sometimes because the Korean VTubers live close by, so they apparently come over to each other's places all the time. And Rudy is actually going to be moving over where Titania is, like nearby, and they're gonna be living on their own, like in the neighborhood now, and they can just hang out together. That's so cool. That's awesome. Sometimes I'll see tweets from the Korean VTubers after they come hang out, and so, like a friend who's a VTuber will have who has like a manju made of their character, will like bring it to come hang out but don't say anything, and then and then just leave the manju hidden somewhere and then leave, and then later when they come back, later when the host of the house is hanging out and resting, they find the manju and they're like, wait a minute, who is this? I thought you left the house, but there is a remnant of you. There is you left, the little version of you. Holy moly, I would be jelly too. Curse North America and how big it is, right? I guess that's the benefit of a country that's smaller real estate. But they've been also talking about how expensive things are, but then again, it's expensive like everywhere. I just didn't say anything because I was like, I don't know like in reference like what I'm sure like something else is expensive if one thing is here, like it's something else is expensive there, etc. I haven't been to Korea in so long. I came from Korea to Canada when I was 7 years old, and I haven't been back since. My family has visited once or twice, I think, for family stuff, but I don't think we've gone on vacation very often, like ever. And I wonder how much it's. I'm sure it's changed a lot. Sometimes I see like videos on TV and I'm like, this is completely different. I don't remember anything. But I definitely want to visit one day, and I want to visit all my new friends. Wouldn't that be so fun? I'll get to see Titania and Rudy and Nilyu and Slime Bear and Dustball. That'd be so cool. Sometimes though, I bet it gets awkward if there's like an issue. You know? Sometimes there's drama. Not everything is happy roses all the time. No matter what country you're in. People think, oh, there's no drama in the Japanese VTuber community. No, that's not true. You just don't see it. it's just like something you don't seek out. There's drama in every community. It'd be pretty pog to visit all the homies I made over the last year, right? Wouldn't that be so cool? Oh man. Or if like people, the Korean VTuber community friends came over to hang out where I am, I would treat them to yummy stuff here. Drama is everywhere no matter where you go. Exactly. There's gonna be drama if there's people. There's always conflicts going on. Nobody can get along. Not everyone can get along. And sometimes just misunderstandings happen. It's not necessarily always there's like bad intentions, you know? And I don't wanna like speak on like a specific topic or anything to make the start talking badly about anybody on stream or anything, but you know, sometimes you just gotta avoid it. You gotta curate your timeline or something, and if you see a lot of that, just maybe log off or maybe turn off the retweets from that person or something. Sometimes necessary. Oh, it's sad to see this. I wanna we were talking about how there's a cause your LMAO drama can be real if you don't see it. It's good to avoid some stuff. Sometimes I know it can be kind of like sucking you in, but it's very dangerous for your mental health especially. I was talking about how oh, you know, I was like, how do I start this story? I was kind of still forming it in my head because it just happened like a couple days ago while I was kind of introducing myself to some of other Korean friends from that call I was with and like some of the people in the call were like, oh, you're from Canada? Can I ask some questions? And I was like, of course. And then apparently this is a thing. They were like asking, I heard that when you are in Canada and you're like a Korean person, you can take the foreigners to like this specific Korean dish called the sundubu stew, which is like tofu stew, which is really good, and apparently that's always like a big hit with the foreigners. And I'm like, is that a thing? Cause I didn't know. I actually did that already without knowing that was like a popular thing to do. Because whenever I take my friends who's like from Canada to Sun Tofu place in Korea, like by Korean immigrants here, they love it. Because if you don't know what a Sun Tofu is, it's a very traditional Korean dish where it's when you get it, usually at the place I go to at least, they give it to you in a traditional Korean pot that's like it's still boiling when you get it. So it's like, whoa, it's still boiling in front of me. It's like getting those sizzling hot grilled meats on like a metal dish, you know, but instead it's a bowl of stew. So they, first of all, the visuals already kind of like shock them, and then you put a raw egg in it while it's still boiling, so it cooks along with the stew, and becomes a little runny, and slightly cooked, but not like too like hard like boiling egg. and they're like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" Like they just give you like a small plate of raw eggs so you can put it in yourself. And they're like, "Whoa!" And I was explaining all this to my Korean friends, and they were like, "That's so cute, actually." I love that. So if you find a soon tofu place nearby, a Korean immigrant like restaurant, I would highly recommend you try out that dish because it's really good. There's different kinds of it too. There's like kimchi flavor, which is like a little spicy. So if you're not a fan of spicy stuff, I wouldn't recommend that. Maybe seafood instead, seafood flavor. Although that also comes in spiciness sometimes, so you gotta like kind of ask before if it's spicy or not. There's also like just beef meats, and what other flavors are there's like different kinds, but it's really good. The main thing is the soon tofu though. It's a very soft tofu. I know like in America, or whatever, in North America, it's like tofu has this weird reputation of being a meat replacement, but in Korea it's more used like as it's its own ingredient, and like I feel like soon tofu stew really like takes into account of the tofu as an ingredient, its strengths, and the really soft tofu, and makes it into a delicious dish instead of making it like something it's not supposed to be, like a meat replacement. I think that's why a lot of people get turned off tofu, you know, because they try to make it what it's not. Speaking of meat replacements, have you guys had those Beyond Burger thingies? I haven't had it yet, but I had like different substitute meats because they were giving out samples at a store nearby. I was really surprised, but like by some of them, and some of them I was like, this is really good, but like it's definitely different from meat. It would not like replace meat, you know. There was like a bean patty for like with meat replacement that was like very different tasting. It kind of reminded me of another dish, but it was definitely like I wouldn't be like satisfied with that if I was like not eating meat, you know. Too many people in the US keep seeing tofu as an ingredient to meat replacements and not just its own thing. For real, I totally agree. I think tofu can be used in so many delicious dishes, but a lot of people don't realize it. Korea uses tofu for a lot of delicious stuff. I love, oh, you know what I've been craving lately? Mapo tofu. That's not a Korean dish, that's a Chinese dish, but... Or is it? I think so. I watched an episode of Food Wars. I don't know if you guys seen Food Wars. It's real good. Yeah, I've been craving mapo tofu ever since I watched an episode of Food Wars where that was all about mapo tofu. Oh my god, that show is so funny. It's like when my friend first recommended it to me. It was Robin actually. Robin recommended Food Wars to me a long time ago, and we watched the first episode together. And I was like, I don't know. This is a lot of fan service. I don't know if I can watch this, but it was actually. But then I gave it a chance, and it was actually really good. And like Meta said, good up until the end. I think there's like more episodes now, and it's like not as good. I haven't caught up with it. It started falling apart when I stopped watching, and I was just like, I don't know if I really want to bother catching up fully. But it was really fun while it lasted. Last arc ruined the series, at least for me, and it did. I don't know what was going on, but like after a while, it started feeling like, I don't know, you guys are just stretching this on. You guys like the main plot is kind of done, and you could have ended this earlier, but then you just kind of added like final new dudes and more stakes because you felt like it makes money, sort of thing. You know, sometimes if a series is at its peak, sometimes you gotta end it. even if like it feels like you couldn't make more money off it, because it becomes a zombie otherwise. But you know, how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? Like, I heard the new Simpsons is really good, even though I was like, I thought Simpsons was like super like dead right now because of how long it's been going. But apparently the new seasons has been actually surprisingly well made. Being able to stick the landing to a long series can be hard. For real, for real. That's why it's usually recommended to end at its peak, but that's not necessarily the right choice either. There was a lot of going on into the last arc, like the author had helping took an extended break / etc. I see, that makes sense. Oh, that's a shame. That's like if a Professor Layton game didn't have its puzzle master, which happened in the last few games, and I kind of noticed it. The story is still really interesting, but I really like the uniqueness of the first game's puzzles. There's some tomfoolery stuff going on, and that didn't make sense at all. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It was such a fun time though. When I did watch it, I used to like watch it every dinner because I couldn't watch it without getting hungry. If I watched it without dinner. So it used to be a ritual every dinner time to watch an episode or two. It was good. It was good. That was I think like my first semester of animation. That was how I spent my dinners. I think a very good way to spend it. I got ice in my mouth. Food was really good. I also, speaking of anime, did I ever talk about Zombieland Saga on here? I love the Zombieland Saga. It's so me-core. It's so Hanako-core. Dead girls being idols. And the second season made me cry so much. Oh my god. If you haven't watched it, I'd highly recommend it if you like that kind of stuff. Even if you don't like idol kind of stuff, it's actually kind of unique in its own way. Actually, like I think the creators were kind of making fun of idol, sort of. Well, not necessarily make fun of, but like maybe like a, what do you call it? Parody of idol stuff almost. So you could still maybe enjoy it. Maybe give it a chance. Zombieland Saga was an absolute banger show. Yes, it was so good. I loved it. Another musical show I've been enjoying, Bochido Rock. It was so good. Anxiety Guitarist. Love it. Love it. I didn't finish the final episode yet. I've been saving it because I was like, I'm gonna cry probably, so I need to be emotionally ready. I already cried a few times watching the main body of the series, so I'm like, oh, I need to be ready. Bochido Rock is so good. I totally felt a lot of the things Bochi did, you know? Feeling anxious about making friends. But putting yourself out there, trying new things, it can be so rewarding, and it lets you meet new people like you, and it's great. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And it's lovely seeing what she grew into, this more confident person that she is becoming. Oh. Man, I have such a funny memory of when I was going to school. Like, I remember before my first day of school, when I was like nervous, I used to think, oh, this is my time. This is where all the anime series happen. Adventures are coming. So I used to get like really excited and nervous. And you know what? I had my own little adventures, and you know what? I think I did my best. I met people my school was kind of a interesting school. We had a lot of Asian immigrants in my area. So one lunchtime, some kid brought a rice cooker to school, and everybody was like, "Can I have a bit of fresh rice?" And we lined up for fresh rice. It was so funny. It was really interesting. I feel like my school experience, because of the way it was, is very unique. But it's hard to feel that way because we were all kind of like in the same boat together. I feel like also because of the way it was, a lot of, you know, how people sit together with jocks, or like, I don't know if that's actually a thing, but like, you know how the table seating stuff, the stereotype in America is like this type of people sit here, nerds sit here, or whatever. Our school, it was almost like by convenience. I think I might have talked about this on stream before, where people sat kind of based on when around like similar times they came to the country, because like people who recently came to the country would have more convenient feel more convenient Thank you for the follow. Hello. Your name is quite interesting. But as I was saying, I was hello, welcome. We're just talking about what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my school experiences. We what was I? Your name threw me off guard so much. I was like, what? Can I grab a cookie? Absolutely, you're free to grab a cookie. I actually was putting them away for myself because I was kind of full, so feel free. I'm mostly drinking my coffee right now. Yes, munch with me, munch with me. But yeah, yeah, so, oh yeah, I remember now. So like, people who came recently to the country would talk in their native language with each other, and then people who were around for a while would usually talk in English more with each other. So we kind of sat based on that in the school. Oh, sorry for I didn't catch you up, but I was just talking about my school experiences and how like we went to a very Asian immigrant population heavy school. I did, and we sat based on that. It was kind of funny. It wasn't like jocks and nerds and stuff. And I guess we probably still had people who were still in those categories, like school stereotype categories, where some people did sports and some people did more certain type of hobbies. But even then, it was I don't think we even had, like, you know how like, I don't know how many schools have cheerleaders still, but I remember our school tried to, some kid tried to start a cheerleading squad in our school, because our sports stuff wasn't very like strong, like sports spirit wasn't very strong, and I felt really bad because it seemed like nobody was joining, and it was just that kind of school where it was less about I feel like because that was because there was a lot of pressure on a lot of the students here there, who to like a lot of pressure to succeed, because especially when you're an immigrant, if you might not have as much family to rely on for backup if things don't work out for yourself financially. So our school had a lot of like academic achieving stuff, but not as much sports stuff, to be honest. It was a very unique school. Hmm. I'm actually starting to feel a little tired. I'm really sorry that it's not as long as it usually would be, but I do want to get ready for work and stuff because this is my first day of work coming back from the hospital today. So I think I'll call it here for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Sorry again for the early end. Let's see who is on. I think I'm gonna raid someone on Twitch. But also make sure you check out North, my friend on YouTube, North on Air, if you haven't, cause she is also streaming Fire Emblem right now. Ooh! I think I'm gonna raid Noira today, my wonderful live 2D rigging coworker from my last project. Thanks for the stream press. Hope work doesn't wear you out. Thank you, Saturn, for coming, and thank you always for your wonderful support and company. Your thing press. Always fun to catch up with you on stream. Always fun to catch up with you too, Meta. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna raid Noira. Our raid message is gonna be what should I message be? Rice cooker raid. Rice emoji. Rice cooker raid. Copy and paste that into the chat and send some love to my wonderful coworker, old coworker Noira, who is doing some art right now, drawing mutual OCs. So cool! She is so cute right now as a little baby version. So I'll see you guys, I think, on Wednesday at 1 PM EST. I think I want to play some Side M. I missed that game. I want to play some idle games on stream. So I'll see you guys then. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm,